is a family-owned and operated establishment that's been a staple in downtown Lynn for over 50 years. Whether you're looking for hard-to-find local and national newspapers or magazines, the greatest selection of cigars on the North Shore, or State Lottery in Keno, Cal's is there for you. Head down to 53 Central Ave in Lynn today for great selection, great prices, and award-winning service.
Welcome to the Monday Night Live Show. I'm Carlo, Mr. Monday. This is my man Figgy.
What's up, brother?
Partner in crime.
Hey, man.
It's been a while.
I know, it really has.
I miss you up here.
Yeah, grayer.
I need your energy, yeah.
You know, lots of you too. I'm looking at the monitor.
You stopped using Grecian, huh?
Yeah, no, yeah, I think so.
Well, you lost a few pounds, huh? That's the last time I saw you?
I feel pretty good, yeah.
You're looking good.
Yes, you know what I mean?
You're the Instagram model.
Yeah, I try. You know.
You guys ever see him on
I have like
Instagram?
5 followers. It's nice. It's like, it makes you feel good. Put up a pic.
How old's Diana Ross, anyways?
78 years old.
I heard 75.
She's a diva.
She did.
She was awesome last night. If anyone saw Diana Ross,
Really?
it was amazing.
Klusky, how you doing?
Oh, I feel like a pedophile at Disney World. I'm having a great night, Carlo. It's beautiful. It's Monday. We're all here. Roast beef. Everything's great.
Did you watch the Grammys last night?
No, I don't have.
Oh, the Grammys were unbelievable.
Really? What was the highlight?
Alicia Keys.
Smooth.
Ooh, yeah.
She's
yeah,
really
she's
smooth.
A beautiful woman. And who else was good? Dan and Shay, Carlo. I know you love country.
Yeah.
Well, I like it a little bit more now than I used to.
They were good. They were good. It was everything. It was a good show overall.
I think Jennifer Lopez is awesome.
Oh, you think?
No, she's just great. Like she was like an
50 years
old.
She's our age.
She was like an old school
Who won?
actress or something last night, you know. But all right, who we got for Miss Monday this week?
Miss Monday this week is Lainey, chilling in Aruba, getting ready for a softball season. Lainey hits bombs and runs like a gazelle. Want to give a quick shout out to John's Roast Beef for keeping Monday show fed. Call them today for takeout with the best wings and roast beef. They've also added tacos to the amazing menu.
Ooh.
Call 781-595-6105. This is my favorite place to eat.
Lainey is a beast on the softball field.
I heard that. I heard she's amazing.
She plays in the field like opposite of us. She's an animal.
Not too bad in the ocean either. That's
I
a
heard,
nice
and I heard,
Pretty girl.
and I heard Tasso's tacos are unbelievable.
Taco likes pink tacos, I heard.
I heard that too. The old pink.
Who's the guy in the picture with Tasso? Who was that guy? I don't know. All right, let's go right to shoot the shit.
Was he eating his taco or?
I don't know. He was scary looking.
Reverse.
Like a banana.
You got reverse.
Who is that guy, Tasso? All right, Florida City Commissioner resigns over claims she groped and licked off male colleagues.
Madera Beach, Florida City Commissioner Nancy Oakley, who's 60 years old, stepped down in connection to a November 2012 incident. Oakley was fined $5,000 for sexually harassing Madera Beach City Manager Shane Crawford by licking the side of his face and grabbing his penis. Three other men have come forward since then, claiming that she licked their faces in public against their will. Oakley had a habit of licking men whether she was attracted to them or if she felt like in a position of power. She denied wrongdoing. She vowed to appeal. But there were witnesses who saw this happen.
She looks like Tanya Hardin, who got beat up by a fishing rod. I mean, look at her face.
She has a face that could stop a clock.
You know what? Know what I like? You know what I like about this? It's about time that it's a woman, not a man. You know, it's
Well,
always the
yeah,
man.
but look at her. Like she's got it in between.
Yeah, she is a man
She might
face.
be morphing into something.
I want to
different.
see her tongue.
I think it
do
happens
not
all
wanna
the
see that
time. I think
tongue.
men just don't complain.
You think she smokes, Carlo? What's the chances she smokes butts?
Yeah, she smokes 3 packs a day.
Pall Mall 100, no filters. What do you think?
Well, if she can't get a Pall Mall in her mouth, she's looking for a penis. So you know a guy.
You never know. Listen.
Yeah.
I mean, Klaus, would you say she's a predator, this chick? A man, woman?
I don't think so. I mean, you have to try harder if you're a butt ugly, dumpy woman. You know what I mean? It doesn't.
No, listen, don't hold back.
Yeah, no. I just imagine what it must feel like when this woman stopped being sexually viable and became whatever.
But she has the bowl cut too, which is really nice. She has the mo haircut too, right?
Just, you go to Supercuts and you say, "I gave up." And
Right,
they know exactly what you want.
She must look just like her father or something.
She's a beast.
She is a beast.
What's
But
it
why
with
would the
licking
guys
the
rat
face?
on
How
her,
is that
though?
your lead-in?
By the way, where's she from?
When you're that
Florida.
ugly, you just walk up to a guy.
Florida.
When you're that
There we
ugly, here's the tip, ladies. If you're that ugly, walk up to a guy, just whisper in his ear, "I'll suck your dick and tell no one." And that's going to be your best
I
bet.
just got horny. Did you get horny?
Not,
That's so weird.
not at all.
That's so weird. It moved. Shit, Klaus.
Anyway, it's a nice role reversal. Finally, it's a woman getting in trouble, not a man. So, it's kind of nice.
Come back.
Me also.
All right, let's go to the next one. This is funny. Grandmother writes her own obituary and leaves the internet in stitches.
Sybil Marie Hicks passed on February 2 at the age of 82. Hicks from Ontario worked with 3 of her 5 children to write her own obituary while she was still alive. She goes on in the obituary to call her husband a horse's ass. She calls out the children by saying she tolerated them during her life. And she makes mention of her husband's special friend and says, I finally have a smoking hot body now that I've been cremated.
Ooh.
So she's either being, funny
a
or
hot
she
ticket.
has animosity.
She's a hot ticket.
You think so?
I think so.
Think she loved her kid? I mean, Canadians are nice people.
Wonderful people. A lot of fans on my Instagram page from Canada.
A lot
of fans.
You really have a lot of followers.
Like 19.
Really?
Hopefully after tonight, 22.
Is it usually men from prison who follow you on
It's
Instagram?
mostly women.
Really?
Yes.
Good-looking women?
No.
Over 50.
But this lady's pretty funny. I mean,
Hey, God bless her.
she's potting, she's gonna die, and she makes a joke of it, which is cool. She wants to be left, good memory to
We're all going to
everybody.
get there someday, Carlo.
We're all gonna die, Paul.
I think so, unfortunately. I see, unfortunately.
Okay.
Listen, with our
That's why we're all gonna die. We gotta go a little nuts.
with our
Who gives
level
a
of
shit?
income,
I don't care anymore.
and our fucking superior genetic qualities, you never know. 140, 150,
Right?
You know what I mean? Who
Are
knows?
you going to do something weird in your will, Carlo?
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna.
Any ideas?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm gonna go see my lawyer tomorrow and talk about it.
All right. Well, I have some, off the, little outside the box ideas if you're into it.
Yeah. What do you got?
Like, we're just going to pack your remains into fireworks and shoot them off over, like, we use your remains to help kill endangered species and stuff. And just impact the world in positive or negative.
It'll be all positive with me. I'm gonna go nuts.
Seems special.
This
Just
one.
saying.
Next one.
This seems a little special.
Inmate falls through ceiling of county jail and gets tasered by officers in botched escape.
Blaze William Ayers, who was 28 years old,
Blaze?
was busted in an escape attempt on Monday in Indiana. Sheriff says he bolted into a medical room and locked himself in. Deputies got into the room, but not before Ayers crawled into a drop ceiling. He fell through the ceiling, was tasered a couple times, and then, they arrested him again. Why do these guys think they can crawl and drop ceilings?
Listen, drop ceilings are made of cardboard, okay?
They watch cartoons.
That's all they watch all day. But they walk. They walk on the
Doesn't
drop
work.
ceilings. They don't never work construction. These
They
people.
watch movies. Like, Fantastic Four, The Avengers. You go into a room, you got to come out.
Walk on the metal beams. You don't walk on the cardboard drop ceiling 2x4 tiles, okay?
What's the weight bearing on one of those things?
I don't know, but it can't even hold like
McCluskey you making?
No, it's like 20 pounds. I mean,
What
God
do you weigh,
almighty.
27?
Per chin, yeah.
This wasn't even like thought out. Like this guy just, I don't blame him. Who wants to be in the can?
He was trying to escape from a facility that, like, why would there be an exit there?
Maybe he was looking for another mate, trying to get into another
We
cell.
watched the show, though. We saw the other one when the guy was at the convenience store. So right?
We had a
Wrap it over.
convenience store, we had a Mexican restaurant. This happens all the
El
time.
Chapo went underneath, though, right? He went
Yeah.
underneath.
And it was on a Monday. Maybe he's trying to escape to come to the show.
You never know.
Because we do have some stuff from
There's a
jail
couple
mates.
guys in here who look suspicious, to be honest with you. I don't know if...
Yeah,
I'm looking around.
you're one of them.
Yeah.
All right. Another Tesla driver caught on camera sleeping behind the wheel while driving in California.
The driver was taking a snooze on Interstate 5 in Orange County, driving 30 miles an hour. Chuck Self was in the rear passenger seat of a nearby car, and he spotted the driver. Self filmed the man as he enjoyed a deep sleep in his chair, which was reclined. He was basically, this wasn't like he fell asleep. This guy sat in for a snooze. The license plate wasn't even on this guy's car. It was that new, and he's already just taking it out for...
It could have been a second Tesla, though. You never know. Right?
I don't know the law. Isn't that the whole point of the car? That you don't-
Self-driving.
Yeah.
I mean, what is this stuff? I mean, come on. Can you talk to me? You're really smart.
It's a self-driving automobile. It understands and it registers where those cars are surrounding the vehicle, and it accelerates and decelerates according to their
Do you work for
proximity.
Tesla?
Well, I got it out, Carlo. I sound like a start. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I got it out.
Yeah,
Well, that's what they do. They do that. That's what's going to happen. You're going to get in the car like the Jetsons. You're going to say, I want to go to Las Vegas. You'll wake up 4 days later.
You fall asleep and the car's going to drive for you?
Yeah.
What happens if, like, the computer crashes?
Well, that's a problem.
Computers crash, right,
Backup.
Klosky?
Computers crash, but
called
I would
redundancy.
much rather trust, the computer's not going to be fumbling over the radio dial to get Tears for Fears up louder. And stuff.
Or tired, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or wants to fall asleep after a night of party at the Mohegan Sun on Saturday. And you drive home yesterday and you're a little tired and you almost
What
pass
will be
out.
interesting is assassination through cars, right? You set up your wife to, you know what I mean, or a president or something
You're
like
real
that.
sick. You're real
Let
sick
me tell you,
mind.
when he was
You have a
20,
sick mind. You have a
when he
sick
was
mind.
21,
That's
he
where I
had
go.
an Eclipse.
That's where I go.
Was it a Mitsubishi Eclipse?
The Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Mitsubishi Eclipse.
I meant Mitsubishi.
Well,
He was
with
a nice
the
man.
built-in phone.
He had a built-in phone. Okay,
Check it out.
I had to drive
Hello?
him home one night. We're taking the turn around the corner, coming from Linda Swampscott. I fall asleep.
It was 4 a.m.
4 a.m. in the morning. We were wedged between a light pole and a stone wall.
Yeah.
And
Had to pop the hatchback to get out.
we had to pop the hatch, but the cops drove by us, didn't even see us. Then they saw us. And I'm talking to the cops. He's like, Carl, shut your mouth. Quit talking.
What he said was, stay right there.
No, you told me to shut up.
He goes, don't come any closer. Yeah,
So we like, we escaped death that night.
we definitely did. Yeah, God's on our side. We had an angel.
Yeah.
It probably helped that your body was limp and sleeping. 'Cause
100%.
We were out cold.
yeah.
We were totally.
If someone's coming the other way, we're
Both of
dead.
us woke up like this. What? What's going on?
He's like, you're a fucking idiot.
What's fucking wrong with you? I should be fucking driving.
It's his 21st birthday.
Statute of limitations
was.
is up on that one. We're all set.
22nd birthday, I think.
He made me put a penny in my mouth.
Yeah, it's good for you. Copper. It gets rid of the.
You're lucky that's all. Yeah.
It was a penny, trust me.
Is that what he called
It
it?
was a roll of quarters, Carlo.
Autopsy proves Tennessee man died of meth overdose before being eaten by a bear in the national park.
A man whose body was discovered, partially eaten by a bear in Great Smoky Mountains National Park, died of a meth overdose before the bear even got to him. William Lee Hill Jr., 30, of Louisville, Tennessee, his remains were discovered in the national park back in September. Without knowing the exact cause of death, park officials, they assumed that the bear had killed him, but a toxicology came back and said that he had died of an overdose before that bear got anything to do with him. They ended up euthanizing the bear because they thought that, once it tastes human blood, it might continue to feed.
Yeah, why would you give an autopsy to a guy after you just get eaten by a bear?
I was thinking, they probably got euthanized.
That's like
the
a
bear
little
if you're looking at
strange.
Crystal meth.
Yeah, right?
Well, let me ask you two guys, because I think you might have a little experience. What is crystal meth, you and Klusky? Do you guys know?
The only bears I've had
How do you
experience
think I do crystal meth?
I'm not saying you do it.
Teeth?
No.
Fuck that. I weigh over 150 pounds. What's wrong with you?
What does crystal meth do?
Easy,
I don't
never.
even know. I'm sorry.
It's an amphetamine, so
It's a methamphetamine.
It speeds you up, and it.
You know a lot about it.
You smoke it.
Do you smoke it? Do you sniff it? Do you inject it? What do you do with this?
I think you're like this.
Carlo, what are you looking for? The effects? Who you have to suck to get it? I don't know what you're looking for.
I just want you guys to explain it to me, because
I heard the bear.
I'm naive.
I heard when they found the bear, it weighed 150 pounds, had no teeth, it was smoking Marlboro 100s.
Carlo, all those broken light bulbs. That's what we're doing.
So do you think this bear got all methed out by eating this guy?
I would think so. Poor thing. He's probably high though. Didn't even know any better. They
Imagine,
killed it, you know what I
imagine
mean?
being attacked by a meth bear.
But imagine the poor guy. He was all whacked out, right?
Oh yeah.
And this bear's attacking him. He probably thought it was in his mind.
Bears eat you.
Oh, is that what happens to you when you do that stuff?
Not to me. Someone told me that. Chasing the bear, not the dragon. What are you gonna do?
How many times have you done meth, Klusk?
I've only done it like when I had like a broken leg and the doctor gave it to me.
Okay. All right.
They don't prescribe that stuff.
No.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with our legendary boxing trainer, Norman Stone, and check out our Patriot Parade adventure, which was great today. Right back.
Awesome.
Bubba Yeager here reporting live from Copley Station for Mr. Monday Incorporated Unlimited Fantastical. We're able to get the Boston Police here. We got thousands and millions and hundreds of wonderful Pats fans celebrating the 6th World Championship. Let's get in there and get weird.
I mean, we've done this so many times. This is the 6th time. You got to figure we'd be good at it. Look at it. The way the Boston Police and everyone's got this going, it's unbelievable. No one's even drunk yet. Are you guys drinking? No? All right, watch out.
What is that, Polar Seltzer?
Not truly sick!
Yeah, baby! Pats Nation #1!
Just like 6 rings, bitches!
Let me try it. What is it, Toast? Go ahead, hit me! Ah. #1, baby!
6 rings. 6
Number
rings.
6. Number 6.
My mouth open.
Thank you for that.
So what do you guys want to see today?
You.
Besides me, I know that. Everyone wants to see me.
Your
what do-
twin.
How'd you know I had a twin?
Do you really?
Throw it out here! Holy s***!
Lady!
Holy s***!
Lady! Lady! This is how you kill people!
Jesus Christ!
This is how you kill
This lady's
people!
mental! Holy s***! Oh! Holy s***! Put a helmet on!
What the
How you feel about number 6?
Go Patriots! Tom Brady, I love you! Boston!
Do gingers have souls? Do gingers have souls?
Yes.
They do have souls.
What are you waiting for today?
I'm waiting for you, my man, the GOAT right here. I love Monday too. Waiting for Tom Brady, the GOAT.
I love Tom Brady.
You love Tom Brady?
Oh, he's my favorite. What do you think about him? I love his smile.
Will you kiss him?
On the cheek.
Okay.
Well, did you kiss him on the lips? You go like that?
No.
To Boston!
Boston.
Ship it up to Boston!
Boston.
Ship it up! 5x1 and leg!
Listen, who are you gangsters?
Gangsters, baby.
Yeah, you guys are badass. You guys are badass. I know. I know who you guys are. What's going on? What do you think about the team?
They're more gangsters than us.
That's right. That's right.
Rock stars, baby.
What do you think about next year?
We're gonna do it again.
Listen, who's your favorite player on the team?
It gotta be Brady, you know what I'm saying?
The GOAT?
The GOAT, baby. It gotta be Brady. GOAT, baby.
You guys are the best. Hey, can I have your number? I need someone killed. I need someone killed. You guys are bad.
Up in here! Up in here!
Act the fool.
Up in here! Up in here! Up in here! Up in here! Meet me outside!
This guy gets a lot of chicks.
Yeah. This guy.
Really?
I don't say anything, but it just happens, you know? I stay quiet.
Silent but deadly. You keep your mouth shut, then the best looking chick comes to you.
Let's go.
I can see that.
Yo, you
Let's go. Let's not. Hey, listen.
go.
I want to know if you guys like Mondays or what.
I love Mondays. Love Mondays. I live for Monday. Monday's the new day of the week. You know? I fuck on Monday, I work out on Monday, and I work Monday.
You make money on Monday.
Money making Monday.
Brady's the GOAT! Goodell is a snake! The Rams are trash! Chargers are trash! Mahomes, not even worth playing! Suck it, Mahomes!
Pat Mahomes sucks. Tom Brady's the GOAT.
Sucking let's go, girls! Suck my Los Angeles! Suck my flaccid beat LA! Beat LA! Beat LA! Beat LA! We're still here! 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 We're still
Guy's electric.
Electricity!
The electric
These guys are slow. It's about time I let some slow millennials. I'm so sick of the millennials, but this kid's all right. Sorry, but
Let me just say, I've never loved Mondays more than with this guy right now.
Look at his kid's hair. Look at his wig.
It's crazy. What is this thing? I don't even know. Let's go.
Icon, baby! I do icon shows, Carlo. Don't be for nobody else, baby. Love it.
Thank you.
Every time Figgy's a co-host, there's legendary people.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
We had Lenny
man,
Clark and
that's it,
Ruzioni.
that's it.
Now you. I mean, you know, he's a star. This guy's a star right
That's
now.
what-
Hey, thanks for coming, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate
problem.
both of you. Thank you
Good to see
very
you,
much.
brother.
So I met you like back in the day, like the '90s. Ed Toner.
Ed Tony, yeah, I remember him
trained
well.
him?
Yep,
Played for the-
blonde-headed kid from Swampscott.
Yeah?
Real tough
Blonde.
kid.
Handsome dude.
Yeah, he was.
You think he could have made it big?
I think he could have made it in football. I don't know why he didn't. You know.
Well, he
But
did. No, he made it in football.
He did well. He'd have made it in box.
I mean, he didn't play for 10 years because, you know, he's a fullback. He was smashing people's faces in.
Oh, yeah.
But what about, but his boxing talents?
Very nice. Very good.
So when I-
kind of small for a heavyweight, but
Small what, height-wise?
Yeah.
He was 6 foot.
Oh, he's so mad right
Yeah,
now.
man,
He's watching
you gotta be.
He's like, what? What are you talking about?
He had a humongous
I'm
cranium.
6'2".
His
They
head
did.
was, he had a
They
big,
did.
remember the squash?
He had a fucking chrome dome.
Listen, he could block punch with his face like nobody's
He
business.
didn't. He didn't mind either.
So you guys put him in a fight against this kid. I remember his name was Tony. Just got out of the can, and I
Yeah.
think he was mobbed up. And they had all the crew there. Remember Nunzio?
Yeah.
Nunzio?
All of them.
They all came in there. They brought him in. This is a true story. And then Eddie got in the ring with this kid, and they went toe to toe. And Eddie beat the pulp out of this guy.
He sure did.
He was
Sure
balancing him on the top rope, and he was like, he
Sized him up, old school.
No, he gave him a beating. And the kid in the second round, they came out to fight. And the kid goes, my husband bothering me. I can't fight him. Remember? Do you remember? It was unbelievable. But I think he could have been the Great White Horse.
Yeah, I would say he was one of the better white fighters around at the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? He really was.
So how many guys have you trained?
Oh,
Like,
lots of them. Not all of them make it. You know, it's a tough sport. You know what I mean? If you're not good and there's no sense in hanging around and getting beaten up, and then you become an opponent and you get beat up worse. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
People
right.
call you because you're losing. They got a fighter that they want to build up, and they want to beat you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens in this game.
Right.
You know, you just get
Tough game.
Oh,
Was Johnny Ruiz the most notable guy you trained?
yes.
Heavyweight
Yeah.
champion of the world.
Yeah, who did he fight? Tell me some of the people he fought. Holyfield 3 times, right?
Fought Holyfield 3 times.
He fought the other little guy there. What was his? Right?
Roy Jones.
Jones, yeah.
Roy Jones, yeah. Roy Jones beat him. He should have never beat him, but, you know, Johnny was going through a divorce at the time. And
You told Johnny, too, in the corner, remember?
yeah, he said, oh, yeah, he didn't listen.
Johnny was a listener.
They didn't listen that night when I was screaming at him. He fought Andrew Galata.
A lot of beast.
Who I thought,
beast.
the Polish, what was his name? The
Polish power.
Polish
sausage.
Polish pole.
Polish
He
pole.
was tough as hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was tough as hell.
How big was he? 6'4"?
yeah, he lacked
big
balls,
man.
though.
He did, but he liked to hit people in the
No,
balls.
like, yeah, oh, yeah.
That's
he did.
right. He was. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Tell me the story about, didn't he ask you to be his trainer?
Yeah, he did at the after I got thrown out of the fight, the Johnny Ruiz fight. Johnny won a unanimous decision against him, and we're walking up. I'm walking up with Johnny, and I said, should we go get stitches now or later? He said, I will go later. And Galata says to me, hey, would you train me? Johnny says, what did he say? I said, he asked me to train him. I said, no, I got enough on my hands.
That was all being escorted out.
Yeah.
Oh, I was escorted out.
But you had, see a
He was
loyalty.
being escorted out.
But what about the
He threw more
loyalty?
punches than Galata.
Oh, yeah.
You had loyalty to Johnny Ruiz.
My loyalty was to Johnny Ruiz.
But he didn't have much loyalty
He
to
didn't
you.
have any loyalty.
What happened
coming
with that?
back. I have no idea.
That's unfortunate.
I have no idea.
Did he stiff you 600 grand?
600 grand?
Out of zero.
No?
How about 10 million?
Come on. Wait a minute.
Stiffed me a lot of money.
Why?
Do the math.
Well,
Greed?
it all went up at the end. You know, yeah, I got greedy. You know, we had a contract, and then I ripped it up. I said, forget it. We'll walk hand in hand, and everything will be done at the end. Yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
handshake.
And Cardinelli.
Anthony Cardinale.
Anthony Cardinale.
Doesn't he represent all the mob, that guy?
Yeah, he thinks he's a mob guy.
Yeah. So you think that Johnny Ruiz owes you about 10?
Oh, he owes me a lot of money.
Is
man.
he like hiding from you? Because you're
No.
from Somerville.
No, he don't.
Well, I think we know how to fight Norman.
I heard.
We know how to fight Stoney pretty
the last
easy,
thing
right?
I heard about him, he's a sheriff down in Florida.
Ah,
So he got out of state. He was smart. He got out of state.
Yeah.
But I mean, you treat him like a son.
You know what? My family says I treated them better than them. You know what I mean? And that was what you had to do, man. I remortgaged my house 3 times for Johnny Ruiz. 3 times.
Right.
I mean, yeah, Johnny was real good sparring.
Hey, John, if you're listening, you should be ashamed of yourself.
That's right.
If you're watching the show,
Although I did his mortgages, so I'm happy. 3 times, Norman. Let's go. 1 time.
are you doing the mortgage?
Boom, 1 time. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not even a fan of Johnny Ruiz anymore.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't be either.
Piece of shit. So what motivated you to get into boxing? Like, what year did you start getting into the fight game?
Since I was a kid, about 61 years ago,
Really?
when I was 7 years old.
So why? You were just born?
A friend of mine.
Boys and Girls Club? Boys Club? Boys Club?
No, a friend of mine used to go to the gym every Saturday. His name was Paul Raymond. And he used to take me. And I'd go up there and box and do all the stuff when I was a young kid. Then I started to get better. Then I went in the service. I went to Vietnam. I come back. Then I went back up to the gym again. And we were boxing all the time. And, you know, but I was drinking too much. I wasn't going to make anything out of becoming a good boxer, drinking all the time.
Did you have pro fights or amateur fights?
Amateur. I fought in the service, and then, going down the bar, and one day I just said, hey, I had enough. So I told everybody in the bar, I'm done. And they, what do you mean? I'm done. I'm done drinking. I'm done. I'm going to go get myself a champ. That's what happened.
That's right. That's right.
I didn't realize you was a service guy.
Absolutely, veteran.
Yeah.
Vietnam, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Thank you for your service, always. Thank you,
very much.
brother.
Thank you.
I feel like you could be a motivational speaker.
I do too.
Well, you know what?
Keep it real too,
Have you ever done any of that?
Keep it real,
I used to
Stoney.
do that. I used to go and talk to a lot of kids in school about drugs and alcohol and, about the service and what it's about and what you should do for your country and, not what your country can do for you, it's what you can do for your country. Remember that?
JFK.
You got it, brother.
Yeah.
The best.
Was he the best president of all time?
For me,
Reagan too. Reagan was good.
Ronald Reagan.
He was good.
He took a bullet for us.
That's right.
Oh, so didn't Kennedy.
Well, it didn't work out so well, though. Yeah.
Let's give it up for Mike, too.
You know who was good with me? Ted Kennedy.
Was he?
No matter where I was at, no what I was doing, he always come up and shook my hand and said, "You're doing a great job, Stoney."
He wanted your vote.
You were in the car at the bottom of the river.
Probably.
Now, didn't you
tomorrow.
motivational speak for Boston University one time?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Hey, I heard about this.
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about
Do the
that.
research.
It was in halftime, in between the quarters, and the guy asked me to go in and talk to the players. They were losing. BU for the national title.
What, hockey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Parker.
Jack Parker, Somerville guy.
He was a sick prick, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd never sucked a prick.
No, he was a sick prick. He was a sick prick. Too many gay references tonight. Hey, not anything wrong with him, by the way. I said sick, not suck. He was a sick bastard, too, right?
Great guy. Great Somerville guy.
Unbelievable guy, right?
Have a little water. So now
Is this a true story? Because I don't know how many quarters
Yeah,
there
this
was
is a
supposed
true.
to be in a
His
hockey
stories are
game.
legendary.
How many quarters are there in a
Legendary
hockey game?
stories.
It was in between the first and the second period.
All right, I'm just.
And then
Wise ass. What are you, a big shot fucking comedian now? You busting everybody's balls over here?
Hey,
Get the
that
fuck
doesn't
out.
mean the girls.
He'll knock you the fuck out.
Between periods. I'm sorry.
That's when you can get him pregnant.
No, you can't.
Hey, so let me ask a question. So they were losing the game. You went in and spoke. And what was the end result? Did they win or lose?
They won the national championship.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Is it because of you, you think?
Yep. And then I went over and.
Can I ask you a question? What'd you say to him? You remember a little synopsis of
You
what
punching?
you said?
Are you punching?
Oh, I said, you fucking guys are embarrassing me the way you fucking play.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Yeah!
What did you say to him?
Call them out.
That's what I said. I said, yeah, you guys are embarrassed. You guys got to get on the ball here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then I went over.
Have you seen him in the corner, Kyle? He tells them what's going on.
I know.
I went over to the arena, the annex.
Beautiful arena over there, too. BU's got beautiful.
The annex. It was
next
a
to it?
small little park.
Yeah.
We went in there and they
Gaines
called us
Arena?
over. Yeah. No.
Not the Gaines
It
Arena?
was the Boston Arena on St. Paul Street.
Oh,
But it was
before.
in the back. And Larry Bird was there, all these guys were there. Johnny was playing basketball with them. It was a fundraiser, which I thought was great. I don't see why they don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
You
things
know
are
what I mean?
different. Things are different. Now you retired from. Where'd you work?
I worked,
BTA?
yeah, I retired.
Wait.
I've been retired 48 years.
48 years. Would you go
I
disability?
mean 28 years. No. Fuck, I should have disability, but they don't give it to me for my mental.
Wait,
They will after tonight.
you were a white boxer, weren't you?
You're a shoo-in.
What did you say, Klosky?
He
I'm
was
making
a
it
white
too.
boxer, right? Isn't
He was
that
a white
disability?
boxer?
Who?
Yeah.
He's
What?
He said your disability is because you're a white boxer. So the Somerville Boxing Club, everyone has heard about it for years. Since
I got
was
a hat.
a
I
kid.
got a hat from Bill.
Did you get one?
Bill gave me a hat.
So-
1978.
I got the
Have you
hat.
been
I got the
running-
new one. I got the new one. The new hat. Oh, it's nice.
Have you been running the Somerville Boxing Club?
I have been.
For how many years?
Oh, the last 25.
And how many kids come through there every year, you think?
I would say, man, we have 500 members right now. Not all of them come at a time, and I don't charge anybody. I got to thank the mayor.
Who the hell
of Somerville.
pays?
No one. The mayor of Somerville will give us the building.
What's his name? Let's give him a shout out.
Curtatoni. Great guy.
Italian, of
So,
course.
let me ask a question. Who's the best fighter no one's ever heard of? Like the best fighter you saw fight
That no
who
one's ever
heard of?
Kid down my gym right now.
Badass?
Kid by the name of Rashidi Ellis. He's 23-0.
Yeah, Rashid.
He'll be fighting again in New York.
Is he a pro?
Yes.
23. Now, what weight class?
Welterweight.
Welterweight, so
So it's like 145?
47.
147,
He
yeah.
fights at the Turning Stone Casino in March. I don't have
That's
a
in New
date.
York.
Yes, yes.
Not that I know about casinos.
Oh,
but I love it. Let's go.
He gets letters.
Let's go.
He gets letters from every
hold on.
casino.
It sounds like the Monday crew is going to Turning Stone Casino in March.
Oh, that would be nice.
That would be a nice road trip. Where's Tonzo and the boys? Let's get
Let's
it going.
go. Let's get it going.
Georgie,
right?
let's go. Tom, are you coming?
Can we go backstage? Can we go back?
You coming?
Yes. My
coming?
will be my 30th birthday, baby.
Oh, she.
All right. 30th?
30th.
Wait till the
Wow.
She came up here for you tonight, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Tommy. I thought you were talking about Tommy in the back. I thought you were talking about Tommy in the back over there.
Let me ask you this.
Stoney,
What's-
if you like her, she can't wrestle, but you should see her box.
That was my favorite fucking saying. I seen you wrestle before, but I haven't seen you box yet.
what
Yeah, I'll train you.
Yeah, we'll train you.
You want to come down?
Yeah.
What's it?
All right.
They'll take care of you.
I got an emo in the backyard to chase you the fuck around. He'll protect your fucking ears off.
It's like Rocky with the chicken. Get the emu.
What's the difference between the youth 30 years ago and the youth today up the boxing gym?
It was more serious 30 years ago.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? The guys took it for real. Now they come in and, I don't know, they come in and they do a few things, and then they want to fight. And I don't let them fight right away. That's the worst thing in the world. If you're a pain in the balls, I let you fight and find out what it's about and get out of here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you weed them out.
Right, exactly. If he stays, then he's in. He's
So
in.
do you think this MMA has had
Killed
adversely
us.
affected? Yeah.
Killed us.
Really?
It's not a very good sport. I
I
mean,
don't like it.
it's a street fight.
Right.
It's I've never seen any talent. Who's got talent?
Skills, maneuvers.
Who?
Grappling.
What do they grapple?
Wrestling.
Smelling each other's ass on the ground. That's all I know of.
Love that.
Fucking dirty, rotten feet. The bottom of they wrestle. They see them falling. Their feet are rotten.
I'm not for either, but like the cauliflower ears and the wrestling moves, we're good at that, you know.
Who's that?
The only wrestler I know, I mean, UFC guy is Delgado. That fucking guy won in Brazil. He was the first American ever to win in Brazil.
Thailand.
Who?
In Thailand, too.
Oh yeah, but he won in Brazil. Brazil's the big place.
It's Gracie people, right?
Yeah,
Gracie,
yeah.
that's what
Gracie's had that.
Do you get guys training, taking like selfies of themselves and stuff, like midway training?
Are guys using their cell phones? Are they using their cell
Why are you
phones?
breaking my balls, McCluskey? Huh? It's fucking breaking my balls. It's not work out.
He's working on his comedy skit. Yeah, okay.
All of a
Hey,
sudden, big time.
hey, you and Justice, calm down, okay?
Big time now. Comedy headliner now. All of a sudden, you break my balls.
No, but I'm
He'll
like,
fucking- he'll whack you out.
You said guys take it seriously. I wondered if, like, now that there's so many more distractions and guys are on, like, if they need to advertise all their training and stuff. Back in the day, you were focused, you were in the ring, you were doing your thing. Now you want everybody to know that you're doing
I don't let anybody do that shit in my gym. You go in the gym. Huh?
No calf raises in your gym.
When you go in the gym and you spar, you go in that ring, you got to fight. It's serious business.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't get your phone. Yeah.
And it's my responsibility to make sure you don't get hurt.
Yep.
So if I see you taking too many punches and stuff, I have no problems with stopping it. I have no problems. You know, learn as you go.
Yep.
I had a kid die in the ring.
Oh shit.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's not very
no joke.
good.
No,
Not
yeah,
very
yeah,
good.
right, yeah.
Not very good.
God rest his soul.
Exactly.
What's your goal when you're training a kid and you're bringing up a new kid?
Everybody wants to be a champion. Everybody wants to have a champion.
Yeah,
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And there's far and few in between. As many fighters there are in the world, it's very rare to get a champion.
Of course.
That's why I like this kid Rashidi Ellis down the gym. He's a great
Blood, too, but she.
Great fighter. Great
He's
fighter.
really
147 pounds. He's got speed. I've been in the business since I was 7 years old, I told you. That's 61 years. I've never, ever seen a fighter with the speed he has. And speed's power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they get him a good fight, then they get him a bad fight, then they don't get him a fight. You know, it's
So what causes it? Is it promotions?
Well,
Is it
yeah.
promoters?
That's
Is that
what
what it is?
the whole thing is they don't want to pay the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they get this fighter like 22-0, 23-0. They want him, but they don't want to let him go to someone else so he can get the big fight.
Right.
You know, but if you get a guy 14-5, you get him a good fight and he wins. Now you're in the money.
Like this last weekend, the guy backed out against Davis.
Exactly.
Kicked his ass in 25 seconds. It was over.
Exactly.
People sat down there. They sat down. They haven't had a beer yet. Fight's over.
That's right.
I mean, this kid's 23-0. He should get something, I would think.
Exactly. He should, but they're going to hold him back. And De La Hoya is his promoter.
That's good. That's a good thing, though, right? Or
It's
does
I know Oscar
business
well.
of it
Oscar
ruins
was
it.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Looks good in underwear.
What? He was on the same amateur team as Johnny Ruiz.
He was on the same what?
Amateur team as Johnny Ruiz.
Really?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, he's probably 40-something years. How old is he now? 38, 40 years
Oh,
old?
no, he's got to be 40. 70.
I was a big fan of Oscar De La Hoya. He was a great fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he can fight. He can fight.
Now, what about being in Somerville? Now, was the Winter Hill Gang a big influence on your gym at all? Did they have anything to do with that?
No. I know.
Whitey?
When I was,
Did
when
you
I
know
was,
Whitey?
yeah, when I was, I didn't know Whitey that good. I knew Howie. You know, and Howie was the guy to come down to the gym and to help support us and do what he needed to do.
Right.
Johnny Motivational the same way. Great guys. Great guys.
What about Kevin Weeks?
Kevin worked for me on the tee. How's that?
Wasn't he a fighter?
Kevin was a good fighter, real good fighter.
Pro?
I don't think he turned pro. I know he had a lot of amateur fights.
Right.
Another kid that was with those guys was Paul Moore. He was a real good fighter.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Flemmy? Did Flemmy fight too? Or he just shot people?
Nah.
Who was the other crazy guy? Who was the other crazy guy?
Fleming was a pretty tough guy.
Mark Monero.
No, the other
Mark
guy.
Monero was a tough kid.
What was the other guy's name? Peter McNeely.
Yeah.
If you run into him, he was a crazy
I know his
man.
father. His father was a real tough guy.
They say he was great.
His father was a great guy. He fought Floyd Patterson for the title.
Wow.
Floyd Patterson's tough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
One of the best of all time.
What about Don King? Did you have some run-ins with Don King?
I had a lot of run-ins.
Tell
with
me a
Don
few
King.
things.
But listen, I feel
Cotton
bad.
candy head,
I feel
Don
bad for you.
You know, if you stuck up for what you were,
He respected that.
He respected that. You know what I mean? I'm a guy, supposedly, that I do this and I do that. And I stuck by what I done. I told him, you either be straight with me or be wrong, and most of the time he was straight. But Don was all about the almighty dollar.
Right.
But we would have never got, no one else wanted Johnny. Everybody hated Johnny. They hated him. The way
He didn't have the
punched and
personality.
Right,
He
exactly.
You ended up hating him too.
Exactly.
Maybe they had it right.
Well, the heavyweights back then, you want to see
I know.
knockouts. You know, he was a knockout guy.
Right.
Yeah, but you were loyal, and you were loyalty to a fault.
Right. Loyalty to the end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I walked away from him in Germany. I said, I'm done. See you later.
What kind of purses were going on in the 2000s when you were with Johnny?
Oh, yeah.
Well, the heavyweight game was big back then, though. You had
Yeah,
Holyfield,
it was
you
real
had
good, but
Tyson,
you know what?
all those big dudes.
King-
Even, what's his name there? George Foreman back then was still around.
King knew he had us.
Oh, yeah, he was grabbed everywhere, probably.
So, you know what I mean? So you get a $10 million purse, he'd say there was only 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wasn't it publicized that it was 10?
There was no overseas back then, though.
No.
It's just tough.
Then HBO and Showtime started telling the fighters what they were giving them for the fight. That's when they all started to lose their shirts. Don King, who's the other guy? Bob Arum.
Bob Abram, right?
Yeah,
right,
they
right.
all started. He was a U.S. Attorney General.
Imagine that.
And he got caught giving gaffes. He got caught
Happens to the best of
paying
us.
the IBF money. And he was an Attorney General.
Happens.
Well, politicians are crooks, let's face it.
Yeah, right?
So 2004, you were thrown out of the Madison Square Garden.
Yes, sir.
One of the best fights I've ever seen. Can I say one thing, in my personal opinion? One of the best fights I've ever seen in my entire life.
Didn't someone get punched in the balls?
I watched it. I think it was on Showtime or HBO. Which one was it on? HBO?
I think it was HBO, yeah.
I watched it. It was lovely. It was dying. It was unbelievable.
What happened?
Well, see the referee? He was
Yep.
always pushing Johnny.
He was.
And I told him, keep your fucking hands off the fighter. You got no...
Hold on. Literally. Keep your fucking hands off
You
the
have
fighter.
no right to touch the fighter.
He has no right.
I said, keep your fucking hands off or we're going to end up with a fucking problem here. So I went back and then I ran across the ring after him and we had another fucking argument. I said, I'm telling you right now, it's going to end.
Unbelievable.
So he said, what are you talking about? I said, the fuck are you talking about? And he came back and wanted me to tape his hands. I said, go and fuck yourself. I'm not taping his hands. You tape them. So I gave him the tape. He started to tape them and he said, here, fuck you.
How many people watching this fight, you think?
Oh, millions.
Oh, yeah. 15 million, 20
Then I
million.
went to
Think
try-
about that.
Hey. Then I'm walking by Don King and I said to Don King, you motherfucker, this is in the bag. You fucking prick.
You
So
did.
I walk away, I go in the dressing room, now I'm in the dressing room like this. They're filming me while the fucking fight's going on, and not filming the fight. I'm on fucking HBO.
Yeah.
Then the guy goes, "What happened?" I said, "I don't know. I didn't say nothing to that."
Well, they
guy."
can't make up stories like that.
How many
Stoney,
fist
you know
fights
what I
did you
mean?
get in with the other guys, other
Oh,
corners?
forget it.
You got him good that time.
Forget
though.
it.
You got him
Roy
good.
Jones, just people I got into.
Yeah.
What's the matter with them?
Well, you know what it is? Johnny never talked. So what would
quiet
happen?
the quiet man.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
So
the quiet
what would happen is they'd come in and blah, 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 this and blah. And then my guys would come up to get interviewed, and they'd say only 2. The other guy got 42. I said, fuck you, this isn't going to happen that way. And then we start rolling, fucking Roy Jones, this guy, I'm whacking him, rolling on the fucking ground with him.
Unbelievable.
I thought Roy Jones Jr. was one of the greatest fighters I ever saw.
great
I mean,
fighter. He was a great
Mayweather was great.
Yeah.
But he doesn't knock anybody out, though.
But
No, man.
Roy Jones was as talented as
fighter.
I've ever seen.
Yeah,
fighter.
he
He could
did that. He did.
Marvis
He
Marvel
should've
Hagel.
never-
You ever see Marvis Hagel fight, too? He was a tough
yes,
prick, huh?
Marvis was a real tough guy.
He really was. From Brockton, right?
Right, from Brockton.
Home of champions.
Yeah. They
was-
fell into a bucket of blood. I mean, a bucket of diamonds when they found him.
Yeah, they really did.
Really good guy. Really tough guy. Hard
He
as
could
nails.
take a punch, too.
Hard as nails. Took him down to
Duran! Was
Right.
a good fighter, too. Him and Duran, right?
Took him down to Philadelphia. Got beat twice. Come back and fought the guys again and beat both of them.
Yeah, he was a tough prick.
Hagler was a
And
real.
then he went to Italy. He was Spaghetti Western.
No, he's over there. He's still over there.
Yeah, he's doing movies. over
Was the fix
Ding
in
dong.
on a lot of fights though? Do you know like?
I don't know.
I know you don't
would
know
hate to-
personally, but
I
I'm
would
saying-
hate to say that. You know what I mean?
Because I've ordered like pay-per-view, and paid. I mean, we've all got pay-per-view fights, and I feel like some of those fights were fixed watching them.
A lot of people said the same thing that you're saying.
Really?
They really did. They,
But basketball's fixed, too, though, so it can be said on that
Fucking
one.
Well, I mean, we're talking boxing. I mean,
did you see that game the other night?
Please, thank you.
28 points to up and they fucking lost.
Please, thank you.
I wanted to throw
great.
my
The
fucking
Celtics
TV
have no chemistry. I'm sorry. Get rid of Kyrie.
I know.
Get rid of him.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he sucks.
I think there's a problem there. Something's going on.
Yeah, he's got.
Well, you got that guy Hayward's making $36 million a year, $30 million a year. And
Who is?
Hayward.
he is making
Yeah,
that much
yeah,
money.
yeah, good.
So Stoney, we're gonna go to another segment, but I want to say something. You're probably the most genuine person we've had on our show.
Absolutely.
As a guest.
Thank you.
We've had a ton of guys on the show, but you're a genuine dude.
He's the
I
best.
love
the
everybody.
best,
Yeah,
the best.
thanks for coming in tonight.
No
best.
problem, brother.
What do we got for
Pleasure.
train
Thank you, brother.
train that crazy boxer? You got to listen to this.
Norman, you've trained dozens of fighters over the years, including the quiet man Johnny Ruiz. We're going to run a few scenarios by you, and you let us know, would you take the job to train this crazy boxer, okay?
Go ahead.
So the first one, this boxer was born in
Go ahead.
Don't fucking stutter.
This boxer was born in Chicago
You
and
fucking
fought out
bang.
of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Former IBA light welterweight champion, his unique style and unorthodox flair got him the nickname of Drunken Master. He would take fights on little to no notice and would fight anyone. His clowning around in the ring also lost him a lot of controversial matches. Floyd Mayweather Jr. once said he was the toughest person he ever fought. Stoney, would you train this crazy boxer?
Sure.
Emmanuel Augustus.
Well, Mickey Ward has to say that he was the toughest fighter.
He fought Mickey Wood.
Fought Mickey Ward.
Yeah.
And
Great
Mickey Wood
fight.
was tough.
Mickey Ward was tough. He was a tough guy.
He was a tough
Dancing
prick.
boxer he was.
I heard Mickey Wood and Eric Alcatraz fought before.
Eric Alcatraz. Who the fuck is
There's a
that?
kid from Lowell. I heard they fought.
He's a public figure.
Yeah, they
Is
fought.
he?
No.
They street fought. Yeah, in the river, with no clothes on.
Merrimack River.
So
You have to have no clothes on to go in that fucking river.
you were trying.
He was a prick. He was a sick prick, this kid, though, right? This other guy?
He got a sick prick for going in the Merrimack
That's
window.
right, yeah, that's right.
Window River. He got the clap. You shitting me?
The clap. I love it.
So you would train him.
I would train him.
All right. What do we got next, Klusk?
Nicknamed the Powerful Pole, this guy fought all the major heavyweights in the late 90s and early 2000s. From Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, and John Ruiz.
Colada?
In the match against Ruiz, Stoney, you were kicked out of the corner for swearing at a referee.
That was the least
Stoney,
of it.
would you ever head over to the dark side and train this boxer, Andrew Galata?
Well, since I found there's a dark side on my side, I definitely would.
And he asked you already.
I definitely
Right?
would. I would train him.
You know, if you train him, he's a loyal guy. You know, Johnny Ruiz stiffed you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Johnny
did.
Ruiz basically
Look
stiffed.
at look.
Yeah, he threw haymakers, dude.
He was a tough.
Right? He
tough
threw
dude.
haymakers.
Yeah,
Fucking guy come out of the bar room, he's fighting. Come out of State Spar on Broadway.
Hold on. Look, one more over the road. I'm going to fight for the championship.
but Galata was a tough dude. He really was.
Oh, great. He was tough.
But he liked to punch in the midsection.
Yeah.
Well,
He
that's
was
all
a
right.
squirrel. He liked the nuts.
What else we got, Klusk?
This amazing 3-year-old female has lightning speed and strength to go along with a rock-solid jaw. Her shiny coat and unique markings are makings of a champion. She has lived wild for several years and is a little rough around the edges. Stoney, would you train this boxer?
Look at little
Oh,
boy.
yeah, I definitely would train her. I'd bring him up to my emu and they'd kick the shit out of him.
What the hell's an emu?
You gotta be nice,
that a
though. You
cartoon?
can't do that.
Wait a minute, what's an emu anyways? Tell
Like
me
an
about
It's a huge ostrich.
Yeah, exactly.
that. Aren't those in Africa? What do you got one in
Yeah, they're in
Massachusetts
Africa,
for?
right?
Everybody asked me. No, it's a bird. Everybody
it's a
asked
bird.
me, what do you feed him? I said, whatever the fuck he wants.
Jen wants to know, can you ride it?
Oh, yeah, you could ride it. I couldn't.
If you have a stepladder.
Yeah, you'd have to get up. My other one,
How much? What's the weight?
I mean, your other one.
He's
You've
about
had,
160.
you've had more than one?
Oh, yeah. Fucking Fisher Cat ate one time. Ate his head
No,
off.
those are nasty little bastards.
Okay, let's hold on one second. How did you get into emus?
Yeah,
Like,
I was
how did it all
I
start?
was sitting at home and I was going to retire. I bought the baubles. I was going to relax.
the what? You bought the what?
Is that a board game?
What's a bauble?
It's a board game.
Blow up emu.
It's a bull mastiff, Great Dane,
Oh,
Rhodesian.
those are like good dogs.
Wow, what a
God
combination.
Right.
Everyone's banging
That's
everyone.
exactly what it
Great
was.
dogs.
They used them in South Africa. They were
Yeah,
guard dogs.
yeah.
Ferocious. I mean, ferocious.
Mastiffs and
killer.
the
Really,
Did you
really
train
bad.
them? Like you train fighters?
No,
you don't have to.
no.
It's
You didn't
innate.
have to. It was bred. I had to
innate.
put them all to sleep.
Yeah, they're
Why?
bad.
'Cause they're
boys.
Bad. They were fucking bad.
They're guard dogs. Well,
Yeah.
if you don't come near his house, they'll take a piece out of you.
Exactly. They chewed the fucking fence down.
Tell me the 3 greatest fighters in your opinion of all time.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love the contemplation. Love it.
Well, there's a lot
There's
of good ones.
a lot of great fighters.
Mayweather.
You have to put them up there. Tyson.
Yeah, I think I'd go with
Valentine.
Holyfield.
Over
think
Muhammad
so?
Muhammad Ali?
Oh, Muhammad Ali. I'm sorry, I completely forgot. Muhammad Ali would be.
How could you forget him?
No, you're right. I met Muhammad Ali in my last fight in Germany in 2005.
Right.
I had breakfast with his daughter every day, and he used to come down.
She's a fighter too.
Was it just
Layla Ali.
Was it just the 2 of you?
No, I was sitting with his daughter and a couple other guys. You know,
Yeah, right.
I get up early and not listen to what was going on, and you know, all the people were coming around, and he was just about stuttering then.
That's
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Parkinson's.
And to me, that was
kicking
that
in.
was one of the greatest moments of my boxing career, was meeting him.
I'm sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I met a lot of guys, George Chavallo, and you know those
I mean,
guys.
let me ask you this though. You're in the service, and what about him though? How can you like the guy? If he,
You know,
he's a draft dodger.
It's to each his own. You know, you got to give him credit. He stuck by what he said.
Right?
True.
You know what I mean? Go to jail or not go to jail. He just
Right.
fucking stuck by it and said it. That's what I like about a person who will stand up for himself and say, hey, fuck you, I'm not going to do this.
Right.
You know, whether you're right, wrong, or indifference. If the guy does it,
His
Yes.
reach would have done really well against the Vietnamese, though. That's the only thing that
Who?
kills me, right?
He said his reach would have done really good against the Vietnamese. He was long.
Yeah, you got a long reach,
Hand to
right?
hand.
oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
Knock out 6 at a time.
Yeah.
I took her downtown, tell Papa's son, bring up some mama's sons.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So if you could,
I'm in.
if you could have trained one fighter in the world, who would you pick?
Paul Mignoni. Me. Bubba Yeager.
I'd have to say Ali. Ali or Robertson.
Right.
Yeah.
Rocky was a great guy, too. Don't forget, Rocky was only 185 pounds.
Marciano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what I mean? He was
Was he
banging
52 and 0?
52 and 0.
52 and I have the shirt. That's the
There's
only
a
reason why I
kid
know.
from England, I bet you remember, Calzaghe.
No.
He's 54 and 0.
Really?
He was a middleweight.
What about the kid Billy Hatton? Remember Billy Hatton?
Oh, he came to my
Tough-
gym.
tough bastard.
He fought. Who did he fight in the garden?
Yeah, you would.
What was
Mickey Wood.
No, it wasn't Mickey Wood.
Who?
No.
It was a Spanish kid.
No, it
I
wasn't Mickey
fought the
Wood.
same card as him that day, right?
What?
Malinaji.
They were on the same card.
Same card.
That day.
Decode it.
I think he might have fought. He might have fought.
I know he fought.
The Big Shot. Yeah.
Ricky Hatton fought the Spanish kid. The Spanish kid kicked the shit out of him
fight, yeah,
and
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
get the decision.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I
The fix
mean?
was in.
That boxing's a tough sport. You know, I've been
It is.
I've been
It is.
backing off a little bit because of the decisions I've been seeing. So
Yeah, it's
rather
tough.
than get
Yeah.
rather than get
Political?
I'm not afraid.
Political?
I'm not afraid to say how I feel.
Real? No fucking way. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, lastly, Tommy Torino said to say hello to you from Florida. Remember? Do you know Tommy Torino?
Yeah, very well. He's a very good friend of mine.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, I used to go to when I went down there. Tommy, great guy. How you know him?
Tommy was Hacky's trainer, Hacky Reitman.
Yeah.
You know Hacky Reitman?
Yeah.
Remember Hacky the boxer,
Yeah.
the doctor who became a pro fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
I got a picture of him. Matter of fact, we were going to fight him.
Tommy or the boxer?
The boxer.
No,
not
the
the
doctor.
Not in the
The
ring.
doctor.
Not in the ring, in the parking lot. After a couple drinks.
I had enough of that fucking shit in the parking lot. Meet me in the parking lot. Fuck you. Go on your own. Start the fight. If I'm not there,
Yes,
start
see you
without.
later. Drive away. Beep,
Start without
beep.
me.
See you
Yeah.
later.
Hey, listen, guys, let's give it up for this guy right here.
The best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. You're unbelievable.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
A lot of respect.
Thanks for the.
Great night.
All right, pal. Thank
Check
you
out
very
our
much.
bonus footage from our Patriot Parade, and we'll be right back in a few minutes.
Analytic Wealth Advisors is a firm specializing in financial planning, insurance, and retirement income. Setting up your future can be tough, but Analytic Wealth is here to simplify the process, taking you from before and through retirement with clarity and focus. Time to feel confident about your future.
You never heard of Mr. Monday, huh?
Nah, who the Mr. Monday?
That's me. I'm Mr. Monday.
Oh,
all right?
Mr. Monday.
I like that. I like that. What's going on?
It's high energy right now. You know, we got the 6 rings, so
That's
on a
right.
different level right
Yeah,
now,
we are.
man.
No that's right.
Right.
I'm Mr. Monday. I'm an internet sensation. Where you been? I'm all over the internet. You don't know about this?
No, we go to USC, but we're from Boston.
Oh, you're out in California, so.
No, the real USC. The real USC. Go Cox. Say it. I want to hear you say it. Put up the Spurs.
Let's go Gamecocks.
And say go Cox.
Is it Gamecocks?
Yeah, no, you gotta say go Cox.
All right, hold on. Let's get the.
Clemson.
All right, let's go. Let me make sure I'm doing this right.
Ready?
On 3, we're gonna go Cox.
Okay, ready?
On 3, 1, 2, 3. Go
Cox.
Whoa.
And Pats at that point.
Let's talk about Cox real quick. Let's talk about the Gamecocks.
Gamecocks. What do you want to know?
Okay, all right. We're not talking dirty here. I just want to make sure.
Monday. I love Mondays. I freaking love Mondays.
Go crazy, buddy. Go.
Let me tell you one thing real quick. Brady's the GOAT. If you don't agree, you. And you want to know something else? You. Brady's the best, all right? Do not forget that. I will come for you if you forget. Brady is the GOAT.
Best dressed girls tonight, and 2 of the prettiest. Patriots are the best.
Yeah, baby.
Are you guys?
I love Mondays. This guy is the bomb, and I want to break some freaking balls.
Whoa! I want to thank Stoney. The guy's unreal.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Kluska, what do we got here?
Iconic.
Well, as you know, we've been working hard to spread the word of Monday. Not sure why or exactly how, but our impact on the penal institutions of America has been significant. We've gotten 3 letters sent in from asking Carlo questions on a new edition of our favorite segment, Jail Mail.
Thanks, Carlo.
You guys ready for some jail mail?
Yeah,
Always.
we get it every week.
All right. First one is from Angel in Kansas City. Hey, Mr. Monday, big fan of the movement. I've been here for 15 years for poisoning my wife and cutting off my own genitals. If I had found you 16 years ago, I'd still have my balls, but my wife is a lost cause and would have never come around to the Monday movement. The legendary Johnny Cash made a prison album. My question is, when is yours coming?
Ooh.
Well, Tony Saragusa, myself, and Figgy, we're going on the road.
Are we really? I'm so excited.
We haven't told Figgy yet because we're trying to work out the kinks. He wants big money.
I'm so excited for
He
it.
wants big money, you know.
That's right. Just pay me in.
But we're gonna go out. We're gonna sing our cover songs. Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra.
When you say work out the kinks, does
Tony
that mean Figgy has different fetishes than you? Or?
No, it's just he's looking
a
for
little
big
bit.
money. The guy, okay.
No.
The details.
I'm more kinky though. Okay. To be truth.
But Rich Famous Productions is going to be, backing us, and we're getting this done.
Who knows?
I don't know why you guys rejected my original thought of sending you to female prisons, but if you guys want to go to the
Ooh, I like that.
guys,
That sounds.
that's-
That
Me and
sounds
Figgy like
interesting.
a better
Sounds
duet than
like
me and Saragusa, by the way.
Not even close.
It's like fucking
Not even
incomparable.
close.
I mean, let's face it.
Please.
All right, go to the next one, please.
The next one is from Juan Gonzalez in Middleton.
I need a cigarette.
Hey, Mr. Monday. We don't get a lot of entertainment around here, but one thing most of the guys really enjoy watching is your show on Mondays at 8. I absolutely love the Chief in the Too Bad episode. He's a savage. I like your Monday message, but what I really tune in for is a glimpse at your hair. I'm trying to impress Hector in Cell Block 6. Can you give me some pointers on what you use in your...
All right, look at me.
Carl, what do you use that hair?
I use
People ask me all the time. They say, Carlo, handsome dude, looking good, but the gel.
I use fucking olive oil. Okay? Olive oil? So, Juan, I'll tell you what. Put a little olive oil in your hand. Hector's going to eat your lettuce.
Oh, boy!
I mean, what do you use for products? You use fucking all sorts of shit.
Yeah, I do. Look at this. I have no hair left.
No, but I'm saying your face, your eyes.
So I look good, Carl.
Oh, you look good. I mean, I need some. I use Ivory soap.
That's old school.
That's all I use, though. I don't put lotions on.
Need some lotions.
What do you use in your hair? Besides Grecian.
Hey, if it's Grecian, it's not working, brother.
Carla, you sold me. I'm turning into a gay vegan tomorrow.
Listen, you get a little olive oil. Tell this guy in can. Get a little olive oil. You'll be all set.
You gotta be careful with the olive oil. I might lose something else up over there.
That's okay. They want. Well, they don't need any lube.
Nothing's extra virgin in Middleton.
How do you know?
Yeah, it's like fisting.
What's fisting, Carlo?
What do we got next?
The last one is from Ralph McDaniels. This guy was arrested last year for running an illegal Botox ring. You guys know what that is,
In a
right?
basement?
Apparently he had no certifications, but he was making an absolute killing. Everyone was walking out looking like Kylie Jenner. Ralph writes, Mr. Monday, you're the man. I love your positivity and your crazy edge. Every time I have a good idea, it's always illegal. How do I straighten things out and find a legit money-making path for my future?
You can be a mentor to Mr. What's his
Ralphie,
name?
I'm sorry. Ralphie.
Ralphie
He'll never be right.
Ralphie
Look at his face. This guy's never going to be right.
What's wrong with his face? He looks okay.
He looks like he sniffed an esophagus.
He looks confused. He looks confused.
Look at this poor guy.
He looks confused. He's looking for help.
Listen, he has a criminal mind. He's messed up. I mean, entrepreneurs have a criminal mind. Maybe he could be an entrepreneur. I don't know.
What are you saying about what's that mean, Mommy? What are you saying?
Because you're an entrepreneur and you're not right.
He ran a Botox ring, so he's got some skills.
That's actually pretty smart.
Life
That's
skills.
actually a pretty smart idea.
Yeah.
What was that one?
They did that up in Lowell. They were doing boob enhancements up there.
Fake
like
ones?
Chop
Like,
shop.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
like a chop shop.
Yeah, it's like fake breasts. Like it costs you like 10 grand to get boob implants. It costs you $2 over there.
$2 grand.
$2 grand over there.
What were they putting inside?
They're Portuguese
in the
people.
kitchen. No, they were Vietnamese. In the kitchen, they slice you open. They put the things in there.
What do they stuff in there? Lettuce?
God, duck sauce.
No, they get the things, and they bought the things online, and they stuff them in there. They sew them up.
Do you get Botox?
I should.
You don't need it.
I should.
I do. That's why my ball sack has no wrinkles whatsoever.
That's good. That's good.
Hey, listen, another Monday coming to a close. It was a great show tonight. I want to thank Stoney.
Great job.
I want to thank Figgy.
Thank you.
I mean, this guy, he's a legend,
Hey,
you know.
listen, in my own mind. He's a man, brother.
Another week, we'll see you.
McCluskey.
McCluskey, I love the guy, but
Actually,
you know, he's talking
time.
strange tonight.
Carl, can I plug a show?
Oh, yeah, tell us about the show you got.
Oh, hold on. What do you got?
If anybody can find a date or was
Hold
looking
on, what's
for
that supposed
one,
to make? I can't find a fucking date?
no, I'm not talking about.
You're married!
I know.
On Valentine's Day at the Walnut Street Cafe in Lynn, Massachusetts, Justice and I are throwing a comedy show. We're going to have one of our previous guests, Elvis, is going to be there. It's going to be a great night.
Oh, he's such a great impersonator.
Oh, unbelievable. Oh, yeah.
Aren't you going to be, wait a second, Klusky, aren't you going to be in Mohegan Sun, too?
I'm also going to be at the Mohegan Sun.
Fucking Friday.
Tell us about the Mohegan Sun.
On February 21st and then 2/22 on
They're going to
February
scalp
22nd.
you when you're down there, by the way.
You should, yeah.
Are you performing?
Oral on the manager, and hopefully I'll get a sandwich out of that. No, but yeah, no, I'm doing stand-up at Mohegan.
Whereabouts?
At the Mohegan Casino.
We're coming down. I already got a room. I already got a room for us. Don't worry about it.
At the big place?
Check Timothy McClaskey on Facebook. There's a flyer. We'll put it up.
I already got it hooked up. You got it.
Yeah, big shot now.
Yeah, fucking big ass over here. Hey, so look, we're going to see you next week. Figgy won't be here, but we'll see you next week, Monday on 3. 1, 2, 3. Monday!
I got motherfucker! Fight him! Go and get him! Go out, fight this f***ing guy! Hands up! You think you go to the body, you come up to the head! Come up to the head! Fight him! Come on, Johnny! Fight him! He's taking your f***ing title away from you! The referee sucks! All you work for! The ref sucks! Fight him! The referee! Come on! Get out there, fight him! Come on! Fight him! The referee sucks! Come on, Johnny! Fight this motherfucker! The referee sucks!
The genteel stylings of